Hello everyone and welcome to your latest Microsoft Flight Sim news video. From the rumble of the RB211 on the 757 to the whirl of the upcoming Blacksquare Duke, I have plenty to talk about today, but first a little message from today's video sponsor. Today's video is once again sponsored by our friends over at FS Academy. This team have released innovative flight sim training packs for PC and Xbox over the last few years, and for those of you who are yet to try it, there is now a great value way to boost your flying skills from the very start with FS Academy's VFR, Navigator, IFR, Jetliner and Commander packs all included at one set price, taking you from the humble Cessna 152 all the way up to emergency situations in an Airbus A320. Zero to Hero comes in at a price of $69.99, which is almost a 40% total saving when all the packs are combined, providing you with 60 authentic training missions designed by a real-life airline pilot. It's the most comprehensive training missions all in one place for Microsoft Flight Sim on the marketplace right now. So a big thanks to FS Academy for sponsoring this video. It means I can continue to provide you guys with new content. Now let's get right into it. First off, Just Flight have previewed even more of their upcoming major update to the iconic BAE 146. Now version 2 of this payware regional jet will be a free update for everyone on PC and Xbox. This update includes the much requested UNS-1, which is a flight management system which is more akin to modern airliners, allowing you to fly Citizen Stars. It also includes an overhauled passenger cabin, including a very nice boarding music player and even a working coffee machine. So you can see once again that Just Flight have gone above and beyond. There are also new paper charts and checklists that can be activated for maximum authenticity, as this jet is from a time when Apple was just a humble fruit. On top of all that, there's also 3 new highly detailed liveries which will be coming along, including a very eye-catching Battleship Grey American livery. And as always, there's plenty of bug fixes and quality of life improvements, including new and updated animations, sound improvements and much more. The changelog can be found in the video description. It is looking like a truly game-changing update that I am certainly excited for. If you're yet to pick up the mighty 146, or as some people affectionately call it, the Jumbolino, it is currently on sale in Just Flight's spring sale, so it may be a great time to pick it up right now. Now next up, Blacksquare's Dukes are coming along nicely with the latest insights into these high-fidelity twin-prop aircraft, being the Sounds, who have been designed and developed by none other than Boris Audio Works, and as such they sound incredibly special. Have a little listen. Now we will be getting both the piston engine and turboprop options of this aircraft as separate payware. Both have been exquisitely crafted with features such as some of the most advanced engine simulation we've ever seen on the sim, to 12 types of radio panels for you to swap around with, to over 100 failures, and of course all the circuit breakers, which I know a lot of people seem to love. Personally, I'm not too fussed, but it does show how far they're going with it. There's also some frankly terrifying features, such as potential carbon monoxide leaks occurring as you fly, which is something no pilot ever wants to experience, but at least you can sort of experience it in the sim now, I guess. The list goes on. Blacksquare's aircraft or aircraft enhancements are always great, but the upcoming releases seem to be second to none, and both of these aircraft should be with us in early April, so keep an eye on the Just Flight's website. Now, IniBuilds have confirmed that their latest project is the exotic destination of Luton in England. They are working on this low-cost hub, affectionately called London Luton Airport, despite much like Stansted being quite far out of London. Now, I'm sure it will be up to their usual high standards, including a well-modelled interior of the terminal, but to be honest with you, I don't actually think I've ever flown into Luton Airport on the sim, so I probably might keep it that way. Jokes aside, IniBuilds' reputation precedes them, so let me know in the comments if you will be putting this airport in your basket when it graces the sim. Just a top tip, don't park your car in a multi-storey car park there. Onto the flying pencil, the Boeing 757. The Bluebird simulations team have at last previewed some of the sounds of this aircraft in an extensive 22-minute video, which of course I've linked down below. Now, to summarise this video, not all sounds are previewed, indeed they're not all complete yet. Much like the textures you see in this video are a placeholder for the time being, so they're obviously hiding the good ones. We do hear the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines in this video, as well as getting insight into the air conditioning system inside. Once again, these sounds have been developed by the fantastic Boris Audio Works, so they are already very good. Let's just have a little listen. Now, aside from these sounds, the team also showcased the engine fans windmilling in the wind, of course, with a well-designed inertia model, meaning that the engine fans don't just stop spinning instantly when the wind backs down. Indeed, they take some time to slow down, as they would in real life. Now, to the air conditioning and heating system, developer David delves into the air conditioning unit quite extensively, demonstrating the air mixing and the effect it has on the temperature in the cockpit and in the cabin. He shows the effect the cockpit door being open or the cockpit window being open has on the temperature of the cockpit, which is very impressive. Now, of course, unless you somehow connect your radiator up to this aircraft, it has no effect on how you feel, and it is indeed a minor feature, but it does show how far the team want to go with the simulation of this aircraft. I can't really comment on when we're going to see this aircraft. The team have said we should see it sometime this year, but no release dates have been offered just yet. Back home now, for me anyway, Burning Blue Designs have released Old Warden Airfield for just under £15 UK. It's an exceptionally well crafted aerodrome with a vintage feel that is encapsulated perfectly. You will have seen me buzz around this airfield in a flying iron Spitfire throughout this video. This airfield is home to the Shuttleworth collection of historic aircraft, and this means Old Warden is certainly a unique general aviation airfield in the east of England, so it's a great one to have if that's your cup of tea. And to wrap up, for those of you who don't know, I recently returned from FS Weekend, which was Europe's biggest flight sim event. It was hosted in Lelystad in the Netherlands. It was such an awesome event that I of course documented. From previews of the PMDG 777 to the fly-by-wire A380 to seeing the latest flight sim tech and thousands of fellow flight simmers and aviators. My showcase video for the event went live a few days back, so if you haven't done already, please do give it a watch. On that note, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Sadly, that's all we have time for today, but coming up on the channel, we've got plenty to talk about, from an AI ATC solution to plenty of Airbus peripherals that are currently flooding the market. So if you look forward to that, do be sure to like and comment. And if you have not done already, do remember to subscribe. I've been Brandon from the Pilot Stud channel. Happy flying, and bye bye.